These stairs behind you right here, they're known as the Queen Stairs. So when Anne Boleyn was coronated, she came along up these stairs to here. St. Thomas's Tower, right? So King Edward I actually built this tower as a grand river entrance in luxurious royal apartments in the 1200s. This was originally decorated with gold windows and painted bar statues. As you can see here, the river water. Gross, am I right? It was funded from the heavy taxes imposed on English Jews before he expelled the whole Jewish community from England in 1290. Many extra layers of defense were built. As we can see, we have high towers, a water-filled moat, thick walls to prevent from intruders from coming in. You can see the White Tower right up here. That's the oldest building in London right now. That's the heart of the tower. So right here is the White Tower. That's the oldest building in London right there. Now if you come across this building right in front of us, when you enter the gates right there, you will reimburse yourself with crown jewels. So in there we have crown jewels, we have gold, we have silver, all protected in a very specialized vault that prevents any intruders from breaking in. These gems here have been lost for hundreds of British history right here in this building right here. And you just have the great opportunity to walk through and examine everything. So as you can see right here, if we zoom into the right, you see all those animals there. So this was once known to be a prison, a sanctuary, a home, but also a zoo. These types of animals, we've seen statues everywhere. We see monkeys, we see monkeys, there. But we can see different animals displayed across the towns here. And so in the very front we see a polar bear. How humane is that to have a polar bear in this type of weather? What do we think about that? Let's pause for discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the esteemed London Bridge. Some history about there would be stacks of buildings and markets. Fun fact, actually part of the real London Bridge before the fires is located in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Like I've mentioned, there used to be houses. People used to live here. So someone probably lived right here. Someone probably slept right here. So now we have ventured out to Primrose Hill back in the northern part of London. We have a beautiful view of the city. You can see the London Eye. Oh, it's right in front of us. This magnificent tree right here. This tree is known as Shakespeare's tree. Now, Shakespeare's tree is an oak tree located on the slope of the hill, planted on April 23rd, 1864, to commemorate the 300th anniversary of William Shakespeare's date of birth. William Shakespeare was a very popular playwright in London. Many fabulous places in which you can honor his memory, and he's a great place to stop, setting up your picnic right underneath Shakespeare's oak tree. So we're here now in Kensington Gardens, home of one of the royal parks, right? So when we looked over to the right over here, your left, my right, we see this gold statue. You see how it's made of complete gold. So this actually is the Albert Memorial, commissioned by Queen Victoria in memory of her husband Albert, who died in 1861. So as you can see, that gold right there, that's real gold. Really cool, really great history right here. Memorizes King Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria.
The king of Queen Victoria.
And right across this here, you can kind of see already. See that kind of wheelish type of thing? Zoom in for me real quick.
Is that where we're going?
That is a London Eye.
Is that where we're going?
No, but that's London Eye. Now follow me along this way along the path. We're going to be making our way to our next stop, the Princess Diana Memorial, in memory of the late Princess Diana. As we go along this path, we see the street right in the middle. So the street right in the middle actually separates the two parks. So on the left we have Kensington, on the right we have Hyde. So we're going to be making our way to Hyde Park. So we are here in Hyde Park. As you can see across this little area right here, do you see the water running down there? It's actually a fountain that commemorates the life and beauty of the late Princess Diana. But this one is specifically a fountain, open from 10 to 1600, according to the sign over there. And as we see right here, we see a beautiful lake. This lake is called the Serpentine. Now, if you go along the Serpentine, you are able to go boating like these people right here. This is part of Hyde Park. Welcome, everyone. So now we are taking a stroll along the Green Park. So something nice about the Green Park, it actually brought us Buckingham Palace. So right now we're going along the Constitution Hill, which is going to lead us directly to the Buckingham Palace gates. Excuse me. So I'm sure all the viewers are wondering, is the king in here right now? But when we zoom into the flag that is posted up, we only see the United Kingdom flag. We don't see the royal standard. So the royal standard is a flag that is used to determine where the king is at all times. So we got to know where his whereabouts are at all times. So when he's in this building right here, the royal standard is going to be flying. When he's at Windsor Castle, for example, the royal standard will be flying. When he's at car, for example, the royal standard will be flying. And as we can see right here, no royal standard. So the king, where is he now? Questions, answers. Today is May 2nd, 2026. According to Google AI, the king is in Bermuda right now after doing a 4-visit day in New York City. I don't know if it was 4 day, but it was sometime in New York City. So now he's in Bermuda. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are now here on the Westminster Bridge, often mistaken for the London Bridge, but no, this magnificent bridge right here is the Westminster Bridge. If you turn around real quick, once again, gorgeous view of the Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. Somewhere along the way over there is Westminster Abbey. That's the famous church. That's where all the kings and queens have their coronation. Someone famous is buried there. I forget which king or queen, but someone is. If you come over this way over here, we see the iconic London Eye. Not fucking worth it. IMO. Never been on it, but I've heard about it, and it's okay. But if you want an amazing view of the London Eye, come here to Westminster Bridge. Oh, mademoiselles, we are now here in the very own Claude Monet Garden. Claude Monet home. See that pink building right behind me? That is Claude Monet home, where he painted lots of his famous paintings. As we see right here, a pink rose. What is this one? I don't know, but I will take a picture. Beautiful beauty in the very own Claude Monet garden. So as we can see, this garden created lots of inspiration for his paintings. I can't name the paintings from the top of my head, but the famous water lily painting was painted in here. We're not there yet, but we will be there shortly. Okay, so we are inside Claude Monet home. This is the room. First studio. So as we can see, we have 59 paintings in here. These are all replicas. Okay, replica, not real. So these paintings date along from 1915 to 1920. Lots of these paintings filmed right here in Givenchy. So see that one's right there at the top. What is that one called? Femme à la Capeline Rouge. That is in the Cleveland Museum of Art. How it ended up in Cleveland, Ohio, I don't know. I actually don't know. But this is it. The very first studio that Claude Monet did his art in. Magnificent. Now we are in the very room where Mr. Monet died. Everyone take a few minutes to pay your respects. Okay, this is the bedroom that was created directly above his art studio. As you can see, he has a very tiny bed. Did he sleep alone? Or was he wed? History tells us he was wed twice, but his last wife died in 1911. He died here, December 5, 1926. So now we are heading towards the famous lily pad of Clermont. So some history. Some history on the background of Clermont life. He had 2 wives, 2 children. So first child died 1914, no kids. Second child died 1960s, traffic collision, no kids. So there are no more living relatives of Clermont. Except his second wife. Hold on. His second wife had kids, and those kids had kids. So secondly, through marriage, there are descendants of Clermont, but no blood grandchildren. So this beauty died of Clermont. Bonjour! Welcome back to the Tour de France. Right now, we're on the very bridge. I don't know what this bridge is called. Point Neuf. Okay? So right here we see the Seine River. And right there, you see that palace looking thing right there? The Louvre is in that mess over there. Inside. Now, if we look across the Seine a little bit more, zoom in more, zoom in more, more. We can see the Tower El Eiffel, the famous Eiffel Tower. This is the famous Eiffel Tower. Tall. What is inside? Don't know. But this is famous for Paris. In addition to the Eiffel Tower, at nighttime, every hour, it shimmers. We're going to make our way down there. See that boat right there? That is going to be where we'll be boarding on a river cruise. So hopefully, we will get to see some beautiful views of Paris. Now we are back actually. Bonjour everyone. Turn around the camera. Turn it around. See, Eiffel Tower. So some history about the Eiffel Tower is that this was built in the 1800s. Apparently the Parisians did not like it at first and thought it was very ugly. At the time it was built, it was the largest building in the world. But now that's been overtaken by that one building in I think it's Dubai. Before that there was the pyramids. Now let's just enjoy its beauty with some unnecessary noise behind us. Bonjour. Right now we see have some common human decency. I can't control what people do. Have some common human decency and sit the fuck deep. Bonjour, welcome back to the Tour de France. I hope you have been enjoying your time on this tour. So now right behind me we have the iconic, to my left, to your right, we have the iconic Moulin Rouge. Founded in 1889 by Charles and Charles de Dach. This is a legendary cabaret that redefined entertainment. It serves as the birthplace of the modern French. Can you do the can? So, fun fact about this building, it actually was destroyed in a fire after World War I. In 1915, they eventually rebuilt it. And then we saw some famous performances from French artists like Edith Piaf. So you know that song? La 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 la. Wait, what's it? What song? No, that song. Very famous French song. You know, when you think of French song, you think of this song, Edith Piaf. Sing it in that building right there. So we can see the cabaret. Cabaret shows every night. The Moulin Rouge Broadway show is based on this Moulin Rouge right here. So please enjoy your time here and welcome to Paris. I'm sure you are wondering, why is it called Le Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge means red mill. It pays tribute to the windmills of the Montmartre district, which are all red. So we can see it right there. Red mill. Retranslation, Moulin Rouge, red mill. Moulin Rouge, red. Some fun fact for you. Bonjour everyone. Welcome back to the Tour de France. We have made it to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, also known in English as the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. So this is a Catholic church dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus Christ. The Sacré-Cœur. It was completed in 1914, started in 1875 by Paul Abadie. It's Roman Catholic. The other Roman Catholic church in this area, we saw Notre Dame. It is the second most popular tourist destination in this capital of Paris, other than the Eiffel Tower. So as we can see, we are currently in the beautiful city of Paris, in the beautiful borough of Montmartre. Montmartre lives on the top of the hill. So as we can see over here, we climbed up. Let me show you all the stairs we climbed up. We started down there, and then we climbed all the stairs all the way up here. There is no train to get up here. No train. And you can see the magnificent view of the city. The Eiffel Tower, not in this direction, but isn't it a magnificent view? What do you think? I would say Notre Dame, beautiful inside. I don't know what it looks like inside there. It could easily look like something else. This church was proposed following the French Revolution. It was proposed following Napoleon III's capture in the Battle of Sedan in the Franco-Prussian War. After the defeat, they decided, let's make another church for our love, Jesus Christ.
And now you will see there up ahead the clearest view you ever saw of the Eiffel Tower.
But you have to come this way because there is a pool in the way. Come, zoom in.
Zoom.
That's the best view you will get of the Eiffel Tower in the whole city.
Zoom. Keep zooming.
More.
Keep zooming.
Beautiful view, beautiful.
Zoom.
No smog whatsoever.
Keep zooming.
Can you see?
Can you see the intricacies of the structure
You
of
can.
the tower?
If you look even closer, you can see the little tiny people walking up the stairs to the top of the Eiffel Tower. What? So did you see them? The most beautiful view right here. You heard it here first. Gate keeps this area.
Gatekeep. You see how no one is here? It's because this is the best view in the city and no one knows about it.
No one knows.
Because you see how clear you can see the Eiffel Tower from here. Zoom.
It stands out the most amongst everything in this city.
Zoom. Keep zooming. You have to keep zooming. Zoom. See that? Secrets here that you learned with us on our tour.
Welcome back to a new tour. It's a video. We're in the beautiful part of Montmartre. That is in the neighborhood of Paris. Right here on this very corner, we have this beautiful pink house. Turn to your right and take a look with me. This is the most iconic corner in the all of Montmartre. It's a restaurant and now I saw it has less than 4 stars on TripAdvisor. I think it was 3.2. But we can still admire it for the beautiful view that we have. The beautiful looking city, the corner city, the beautiful building of La Maison Rose. Bonjour, welcome to the beautiful, the magnificent Parc Monceau. So this is a park located in the beautiful arrondissement. To get here, take the Metro 2 line, get off on Monceau. Makes sense because this is Parc Monceau. As you can see here, it's this beautiful little pond right here. And we see this beautiful Greek or Roman style arches and what do they call pillars. This was created actually by Philip de Orleans. You hear that word, de Orleans? It kind of sounds similar to New Orleans, Louisiana. Maybe that is where New Orleans got the name from. It was then completely designed by Martel in 1779. In the very front we see, or somewhere in here we see an ancient Egyptian, from inspiration from the Egyptian pyramids. We can also see a beautiful temple of Mars here, a Dutch windmill. Where is that exactly? I do not know. An Italian vineyard, an enchanted grotto, and a Gothic building serving as a chemistry laboratory. What a beautiful day it is in the 8th arrondissement of Paris. The date is May the 6th, 2026. And we're out here enjoying the beautiful sun. No more rain, please. S'il vous plaît, no more rain. But yes, let's enjoy the beautiful pond, the beautiful willow tree, and the beautiful Parc Monceau. Bonsoir! Welcome back to the Tour de France. Now behind me we see this magnificent contraption. It's all gated in, there's some guards. This caused us to ponder and think. What is behind these golden gates? Well, it is the palace, the Elysee Palace. So that is where the president of the French Republic lives. So this is the equivalent to the White House, apparently. This is where the president is located. It was built for Louis Henry de la Tour d'Auvergne, who was appointed governor of Ile-de-France in 1719. Now it's located in the beautiful 8th arrondissement of Paris. Look at this. We can see guards coming out right now. Where? What are they doing? They are protecting. And look, this whole street is blocked out. They're protecting the president from outsiders like us. Bonsoir. Welcome back to the Tour de France. Oops. The Tour de France. So we are here on top of the Arc de Triomphe. So a little history about the Arc de Triomphe. It actually, hold on. They have a bathroom downstairs as I researched. This is a large, one of the most famous monuments of Paris. It was built between 1806 and 1836 by order of Napoleon Bonaparte to commemorate the victory of the Battle of Austerlitz, located near the Champs-Élysées. How do you say it? Champs-Élysées. Right there. Down that way, you can go luxury shopping. But right now, we're at the top of the Arc de Triomphe. We probably did like 2,000 steps to get up here. As you can see behind me. The second most magnificent view of the Eiffel Tower, you remember in previous videos. The better view was at Montmartre. But this is the second most beautiful view right there. You can zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. That's it, that's it. You gotta get the whole Eiffel Tower. And you can see the Eiffel Tower long and its beauty. And a beautiful view. We see all the beautiful streets of Paris, the beautiful buildings of Paris, and everything that represents the French people. What a magnificent view. Am I right? I know, come. In that direction over there. Zoom in, zoom up, zoom in. We see the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur, Basilica of the Sacred Heart. Right there. There, zoom. And that is where the other good view of the and that is where the other good view of the Eiffel Tower is. So let's just enjoy together this amazing view. Bonsoir! Bienvenue to the Arc de Triomphe! So, legend, secret. Why? We are standing in the middle of the road. Cars drive here every single day. Every single hour of every single day. But not at this hour. They close the Arc de Triomphe for us. During this beautiful sunset of Paris. It's 9 p.m. 2100 standard time. And in the circle of the Arc de Triomphe, see those blue lines? That is where the cars go. But where are the cars? Not here, because they closed the Arc de Triomphe for us. Bonjour. Welcome back to another tour episode of the Tour de France. Behind me you see the Eiffel Tower is shimmering. Beautiful views that we see here. The Eiffel Tower is shimmer at the top of every hour, starting at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, and 1 a.m. Enjoy the magnificent view of the Eiffel Tower. Shimmering. Turn to the camera, turn to the tower. The Eiffel Tower. Bonjour. Welcome back to the Tour de France. Now we are here at the Pantheon. Not to be mistaken for the Roman Pantheon that's located in Rome. This is located in the 5th arrondissement of Paris, the Latin Quarter. So this is the Parisian Pantheon. Originally built as a church in the 1700s and now serves as a mausoleum housing famous French celebrities you may know. Victor Hugo, Marie Curie, and Voltaire. Their bodies located deep inside this mausoleum. Now, you may go inside for ticket prices about 16 euro. Why go inside when you can admire its beauty out here? You see, there's a dome at the top. You can come this way, come. So easy. It was the architecture was inspired by St. Peter's Basilica, located in Rome. As you can see, a lot of Roman history, all the Roman architecture inspired this exact area in Paris. Maybe that is why the Parisians decided to name it Pantheon? I don't know, but welcome to the Parisian Pantheon. Bienvenue à Tour de France. We are now at the final station of our tour. Oh wait, why am I doing the wrong accent? Bonsoir. Bienvenue to la Tour de France. So we are now at the final station. We are at Metropolitan Europe. How do you say it? Europe. Europe. The Metropolitan Station of Europe. This was our home base station. We have so many memories that were made at this station right here where we are standing. I can recall on Sunday night. We had to carry the luggage all the way up the stairs by ourselves. There is no escalator. No escalator in France. What is going on? There is no escalator in the French. Just probably maybe uno or dos, but it's not enough. Not enough. So yes, we are at the final stop of the Tour de France station. We are now at the final stop at the Tour de France, and it is the Europe station. All I want to say is thank you so much for joining me on this journey. The Tour de France. So one last words before I say kisses, France. Bonne nuit, la France. Je reviendrai.